Um, Welcome everybody. This is the last press conference of the last game here in Monastir between Nigeria and Cape Verde. With Cape Verde winning 78-62. Coach Mohamed Abdulram is here to discuss this game with us, along with Bright Akwete. Okay, so coach, last day of the competition, another game, another loss. First of all, let's just talk about this particular game against Cape Verde, please.
Well, we built a lead. You know, we had a good start, unlike the previous games, and we needed to sustain, that lead, from the beginning all the way to the end. Because if we allow the game get to a stage, or we allow them close out the gap, and then we go, neck and neck, they are better prepared for those situations because it's a team that have been put in together for some time now. So we needed to build a lead, sustain it, and then put them under pressure to make a lot of mistakes going down, the stretch, but made a lot of mistakes. We made some crucial turnovers that lead to an open basket and give them a chance to close up the gap and even take the lead. So it completely changed our, perception about how, we started the game, from that point on. And that is just it. The turnovers at the second quarter, really hurt us because there are turnovers that give them a 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Sometimes, one person just going to get a dunk on our head. So, but I think we came out, with our back against the wall. We came out with so much intensity, so much energy, but we fell short. But that's just basketball, Yeah.
Akwete, I'm sure coming to this game, your mindset was to try and win at least one game. This didn't happen. Can you reflect on this particular game?
I personally, I think we had it, but we fell short because we actually came out to compete. We wanted to get one at least. We fell short, and I just think it's for us to go back and prepare better for some other games to come.
Coach, this is a question for you and for Quet as well. What does this 0-3 says about Nigerian basketball at the moment?
Oh, it's disappointing to all our fans back there. But we've been in this situation before. A few months back, we had a situation where we hosted and we dropped all the games. So I think over time, people, basketball fans and lovers in Nigeria started preparing their mind that there are better teams coming up. We are not, unbeatable. After all, there are teams that are going to come up and, play good basketball. So it's disappointing, but, they are always going to stand behind this team, regardless of winning or losing, knowing that we gave all our best. And if we lose today, we have another chance to come and win tomorrow. So it's disappointing, for us, as the team that's here. It's not what we came for, it's not what we planned, it's not what we wanted, but it has happened, so we got to live with it. But I think back home, people are going to get over the disappointment real quick, knowing fully that we had a little challenges coming down here, and perhaps if, we didn't have those challenges, maybe things would have been much, much, much better. But I think it's a game of basketball, so everybody understands that you can win some and you lose some, so they'll come to live with that.
I think coach just said everything, but yeah, I feel personally we have to go and do better, like have a structure and prepare as a team for a while, because coming out here without even practicing together to come play like this, I think we did a great job. So imagine if we had stayed for like a month or two, I'm sure we would have done better. So that's what we need to go and work on.
Is it doable together for a week and prepare for a tournament like this?
I can't assure you that right now.
The-
I think coach is in a better
the
position
thing is,
to answer that.
we have our challenges back home, not only related to sport. It's a whole lot of issues, and the government is trying to fix things. And when you have bigger issues, you have priorities. You want to take care of bigger problems. So, and I'm sure you're all aware we almost didn't come. But we had a 9-minute intervention from the Minister of Sport that said, okay, we have to come, and that's why we're able to make it. So that has been, it created a bit of a distraction, and then that should go a long way to tell you, how well prepared we are coming down here. But I think Bride made a valid point about going back home to prepare better, because the truth is there are a lot of good teams in African basketball. It has improved a lot, and there's not just pushover. A few days back, Tunisia almost lost a game in their home court. So that is to tell you, every team is coming out, to play and win, and we just have to, be better, prepare better, and then come and play better.
Coach, I don't think people following African basketball can contemplate seeing Nigeria missing out at, the next African Championship. You are 0-3. What's your perspective on that?
Sometimes you have to just face reality. That is just it. It takes much more than just, the team. Every time you're building a team to come and play, it's like you're trying to make a movie. You get a lot of scenes that you have to cut and edit that people don't get to see it, people don't get to know. So, I know there's a lot of expectation every time Nigeria come to participate, and people expect that Nigeria have to be there. But it takes much more than just weak coaches and players coming out to play. There are a lot of other things that have to be put in place. And if they are not there, we fall short. That's just the simple truth, because everybody is, trying to get to that stage. Everybody's trying to qualify to play at the highest level. So nobody's, going to take anything for granted. So I think the basic thing is, as much as it is expected that we have to be every time we appear in the tournament. Everybody's have high expectation. If certain things are not put in place, we're.
Coach, is that time when Nigeria select those top players performing around the world over in terms of selections?
Sorry?
In terms of selections, is it, the time is finished with the foreign-based players performing at top leagues around the world? When you look at this squad, of course, you have some quality players, but
obviously we have like I said earlier, we almost didn't make it. First we wrote to withdraw because of funding issues, and then we have to call back almost within few minutes. So those players are professionals. They have commitment with their clubs, they have engagement with family and everything. So they plan how they move. So if you call, if there was a notice that we're not going to participate, and then everybody started going about doing these things, and then you call back and said we are coming again, it's always difficult for people to make that adjustment. Yes, we have a few guys that would have been here, but because of that little, distraction, they are not able to make it. But the truth is we have large pool of basketball players spread all over the world, and if we get our act together and we have the necessary support in terms of funding and everything, we prepare much earlier, and then, we're going to look fine. Even if we have this same team, we get a chance to put in some few practice sessions, we're still going to be fine. Most of the mistakes we're making them here at the tournament, and, we are paying dearly for it. If we have some few practice sessions, we are going to take care of all those mistakes, and then, it's going to be a different ball game here. But it is what it is. We're here. We played 3, we lost 3, and it's unfortunate, but that's just how it is.
But you still have 3 more games to play in the second round after qualifying.
Yeah, obviously we have, but we lost with it's a huge task ahead. First game we lost with 7 points. Next game we lost with 10 points, and today we lost with about 16. So we have lost with so much deficit that the tax is huge.
You are in a very difficult position right
very,
now.
Very, very, very. But nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. It is. Well, you're hearing it from the players.
Exactly.
So
what do you think you should be doing different now then?
Get players together, get to practice and prepare. get to prepare for, like, just have a program on the long run for these kind of tournaments. Yeah, then I think we'll be good.
Okay, gentlemen, appreciate your presence here. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the last press conference of this first window of the AfroBasket qualifiers here in Monastir. We are discussing the aftermath of the game between Cape Verde and Nigeria, with Cape Verde winning 78-62. Coach Emmanuel Trovoada and Joel Almeida. Gentlemen, welcome to this press conference. Please, Coach, I would like to ask you to make your statement.
First of all, congratulations, my players. Today I'm so proud this team. In congratulations to Nigeria. Nigeria is a big potential of basketball. I respect that. We don't begin good. The first card, Nigeria dominate because the guys don't play strong in defense. We have you talk about defense in my team. These young guys is just focus in defense first. The first quarter is not good, but it's important. Talk about the players come to the bank today. Young player, experienced player. These players come to the bank today is make 41 points. We help so much the team first and the defense so well. So I'm so proud for this win. I'm gonna think this moment, finish this. I'm go to the party and think just in the next February. I'm tired.
Joel, please, your thoughts on this extraordinary victory against Nigeria.
First, I want to congratulate Nigeria for a well-fought game. They started very well in the game on the first quarter. We we weren't, focused. They had a great first quarter, and after that, we was able to, settle down, and we had a nice clamp on defense on the second quarter, which dictated for the rest of the game. So I'm very happy and proud for our teammates. There was a team effort, not only from the starting five, from the bench. Everybody contributed. The energy was there, and when we regroup, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. That's the most important thing. And we showed that maturity today. And once we settled down, we showed that we play good basketball. We moved the ball. We had 17 assists, which is good. Which shows the teams that shares the ball. So that's the values we want to go forward with not only the young guys and establish as our identity. Sharing the ball, defense, and playing together. Those are the key points of the game that I think.
Joel, 3-0 after the first winner of the AfroBasket qualifiers. How does that make you feel as a member of this group of fantastic players?
Amazing. 3-0, we came here to carry business, but the job is still not done. We have another window, and we have to go back and regroup and see what we can improve on and keep building on this. It's never a finish line, but it's a continuous progress and always adapting. And we got to continue our growth, and we got to keep staying hungry. And I know we're hungry. We are together, and we have a very strong group with a good core and young guys. So still working and stay hungry.
Absolutely. I mean, you mentioned about your growth as a team. When we look back at this Cape Verdean team, qualified to the AfroBasket 2021, qualified to the World Cup, and now you're in position to make it to the AfroBasket 2025. Can you reflect on the progress of your team over the past few years?
The past few years, we started from a long, long way to where we are now. It just shows a proof of our, not only our resilience, but also to our strength and our togetherness. Cape Verde is a small nation, but we're big in heart, and we fight, and we are warriors out there. So our progress has been nothing but spectacular and miraculous, because we didn't leave it up to chance. We could have, made a lot of excuses, point fingers, and blame it on a lot of things. But we stuck together, we fought, and everything that we got so far, it was earned. Nothing was given to us, and that's the same mentality we're gotta keep pushing forward, because there's still a fight. We gotta keep fighting. We gotta keep going out there and go take what is ours.
Absolutely. Joel, you've been playing for your national team for many, many years now. Can you talk about your future with this national team?
I'm always available to represent Cape Verde and defend the colors of our flag. That's above all. Cape Verde, I carry it everywhere I go, and I'm always available until I retire. And I feel, and I believe I can still contribute it and help the team, and I'll still be here until one day I can.
Okay, before we finish, Coach, can you reflect on your campaign over the past 3 days here? What were the challenges that you the challenges that you faced here in Monastir?
Português? Yeah, I'm finished in português sempre. Em primeiro lugar, era de facto, nesta parte final, refletir o trabalho e a confiança que tivemos de trabalhar honestamente, trabalhar em grupo, trabalhar em silêncio. Há muita gente que está por trás dessa nossa grande campanha. Não podíamos hoje aqui deixar, de facto, uma palavra para eles. A nossa federação, Mário Longe, Sueli, Carla, etc., o pessoal da federação, as nossas famílias, quanto sofrem também com as nossas presenças, e para o nosso povo Cabo Verde. Estão a ver? É possível sonhar, é possível ser honesto, é possível acreditar, é preciso ter confiança. Já não há palavras para descrever o quanto, de facto, temos vindo a representar condignamente a nossa nação. É por isso que estamos aqui. Vemos aqui, humildemente, respeitando todos os adversários, com o dever, saímos daqui com o dever cumprido, uma missão extremamente difícil, onde todos os jogadores deram o seu contributo. A experiência dos mais velhos foi importante para o crescimento dos jovens. E hoje estamos perante há muitos dos jovens que ainda estão à espera dessa oportunidade, vão tê-la. Trabalhem, sejam humildes e sejam unidos, porque onde tem união, tem vitória. E aqui está a prova disso. Muito obrigado.
Okay. Well, I'll try to interpret what Coach Manuel Trovado just said. He is thankful for the support they have received from people back home in Cape Verde, from family members, from the Cape Verdean Basketball Federation, family, of course, yes. Job is done for now, but there's still somewhat to do in the future. And every single member of this team gave their all, and the more veteran players, perhaps he was referring to players like Joel, gave their best to try and integrate the younger generation. I think that was basically what Coach Manuel Trovado was trying to explain, okay? Gentlemen, before you finish, is there any question, any subject that you would like to address, or we're done for now?
Não vai haver força, não acredita nós, mais um BES. Abraço para todos, como sempre. Essa vitória é Panhosa. Panhosa acredita que é possível. Sim, mas esses rapazes saem para essa missão, para cumprir essa missão dolorosa na vida. Quando se trabalha árduo, quando se trabalha com honestidade, chega sempre boa vez de recompensa. Está ali esse trabalho é Panhosa. Essa vitória é lá para casa, Panhosa, ok? Um abraço grande.
Muito obrigado.
Obrigado. Thank you so much.